Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Lubu, what is up? Arblade, Car, Mohammed, War Games. The chef is cooking again, not cooking again, man. Beck. What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well today. We got some homework to do. So in the last live streams, you guys, sent me screenshots of this. And now this is like officially in game. So we gotta figure out, is there anything that is like, is there anything here? I feel like there's gonna be something. Definitely there's gonna be something, man. Definitely. The thing is that each civilization, the base stat is actually different. The base stat is different. I mean, the normal troops are just, every normal troop stat is same, but the special troops, they are different. They are different. Batista, welcome. By the way, exclamation mark drops for a chance to win $5 Flux giveaway. I am gonna be just choosing randomly throughout the stream. So just make sure to be cautious. Let me share the screen. So here there is the giveaway section. The entries will be here, but I'm not gonna be showing here on the screen because we are gonna be working on this bunch of numbers. So yeah, man, this is fun. So much fun. I know you guys like when I work on numbers during live stream. Logging farms and gonna go bed, mate. AR Blade, have a good night, my man. Have a good night. Hi Bilik, what is the better in special unit, Greece or France? I wanna take buff from France, but what special unit is better? Yeah, so we are gonna be answering that exact question here. We need to do some calculation before we answer that. There's a couple of work for us to do. I have already made a video about the mathematically best civilization, but now that we can choose the civilization buffs to a different civilization, we gotta remake that video. Let me check out the siege. Siege unit gain 5% attack, deal 3% more normal damage of all types, and troop training speed is increased by 5%. Okay, this is actually nice for siege players. Let's see here. Siege unit gain 5% defense. Hospital healing speed is increased by 20%. And troop load is increased by 5%. Wow, okay. So, like at first glance, this enhanced engineering is for like F2P players who are playing mainly siege. And this diligent overseer, this one is gonna do more damage. And this one is gonna do more damage, but that here you're gonna be using less speeds. This is kind of like same as the France civilization, 20%. Yo, not only that, but we also have some civilization that is given like troop defense 3%, right? This is all troop defense, and this is all troop attack 3%. There are many combinations for us to see. This might become hectic, but we'll have our answer by the end of this live stream. Did you see that the chests for legendary gathering commanders actually work for the... Oh! It does? my god! Wow! Whoa! Whoa! Wow! 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 Yo! Okay, this is actually good, man. Good job, Lilith. This is actually good. Now, I mean, I won't be able to max them, but at least I can like make them 5511 and start using them with the gathering. I haven't noticed this. I had 1.8k. Wow. I think I probably opened up a few though. I opened up a few. That is definitely. Where is like is this it? Yeah, look at this. 1,100 Ishida sculptures I put here because I did not have a I just did not have the stars, man. So I put my extra sculptures. So did I open the chests here or no? I probably did. I probably did. How do you get to this screen the same as the same way as before? What do you mean, my man? I was thinking of going spend because I like the cosmetics, but it seems like it won't be smart. We'll see, man. Okay, let us start actually calculating some stuff, shall we? So because I have already calculated the best civilization before, I have all the data. So here are like how about we start from I guess because we are on archer stuff, let's start from archer, but let me actually do this. Let me duplicate this and then we shall name it as new. There you go. Yeah, so here, this is the non-civilization base stats that we are seeing. However, each civilization has a different, the special unit does have a different buffs. For example, Britain has the highest attack stat, like a base stat. And Egypt has the highest HP, and Korea has the highest defense. We're starting off with Archer. But those civilization also gives you different buffs here as well. Britain gives 5% attack, China 3% defense, which works for all troop types. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to think about, okay, so we can pretty easily calculate the mono troop type. Like what is the like archer best or infantry best or cavalry best civilization, but what if like there's one guy playing a mixed troop type? We gotta figure that out. But like before we like go dive way too deep into that, let me actually calculate one. Let us calculate the mono troop types. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'll be back. Need to blow my nose. I'm back. Let's see. They added Achilles and Hector to the tavern too. That is nice. I have some legendary keys. Okay, let me think about this a second. How can I do this? Well, 5, 5, 5, 5. So basically we have 5% attack, 5% 3 variations. That's 15 in a row. Oh, Chad! Our boy Chad. Yo, Chad, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, broski. We cook. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. Chad is coming in hot. Yes, indeed. Car gets membership. And Chad actually writes car with C, not K. Car. So base stat is what it matters. Okay, 15. No, not 15. Yeah. I think I figured out how we can do this. I think I have figured this out. Oh, we gotta add some more rows. This is gonna get a little bit messy, but we'll get through it. Did I just walk into a PowerPoint presentation? You just walked into a work that we are calculating. So yes. Well, I go broom broom. Okay. I think I figured out how I can do this, you guys. Let me do this. I have an idea. Yo, why is my Google Sheet just disconnected? We were waiting. Yo, guys, look at this. Do you guys see this trying to reconnect thingy? Let's wait a bit. But I have an idea, man. I have an idea. I know how we can do this. I know how we can do this. 5%. Yeah, I know how we can do this. China cheated on the special unit stats for archers, backdoored the way into using this crossbow contraption unit. China does have quite a lot of attack base stat though. We're just can I refresh this, or do I have to wait? Okay, I think we are reconnected. All right, let's see how we can make this. I don't think there's a way for us to make this easier. I cannot. We need to calculate the special unit as well, though. Okay. So this is attack. This is defense. And let's say this is HP. Oh boy, this is gonna get messy, you guys. No. This is getting messy, man. Holy crap. Let's see. I want to read the chat. Go China with archers because Qin Shi Huang is Chinese. Wow. Nice. Emperor. Oh, by the way, exclamation mark drops, you guys. Everybody in the chat, type in exclamation mark drops right now. We are, here we do have a giveaway running in the background, and your name is getting registered. You only need to type in once, okay? Only need to type in once, and you will be here. And then I'm gonna be just choosing a winner at random, okay? I think I have like 3 codes to give away, maybe 4. I don't remember. I have a couple of codes. I will see. Okay, so this first thing that I have just finished calculating is with this equipment. Okay, so this calculation is not very simple because there is a factor of equipment and you can make many types of different of combination, right? Because of that, we gotta do this one. We gotta do this on every single equipment combination here and on every single troop type. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right, so what we are looking at is we are trying to find what is the highest number here and then what is the highest number here. That is what we are looking at. So it seems like this one is very high. This one is not bad as well. I'm just gonna pick up a few numbers. Hey, these two are quite high. We're just gonna go eliminate. This is high as well. These are also high. Okay, now within these numbers, this one is the highest, 156. Is there anything higher than this? Let me do this. Actually, this doesn't deserve. This is not bad. So this is China. This is China with 5% HP buff. Okay, 5% HP buff. And who has 5% HP buff is Ottoman. So far, China with Ottoman buff. This is just initial. Okay, this is initial result for Archer. Initial. We gotta do some more stuff. We also need to consider the tankiness as well. Basically, what we have just discovered is that there is a very high chance. Okay, but again, we are doing this calculation on this exact equipment. So with different equipment set like this one, it might be slightly different. Okay. This is obviously because it's given us much more attack. So, and then China has a lot of base attack, right? Okay, so now we need to look for a tanky number. Let's see. This is high once. Yeah, all the rest is not that much high. Egypt, Korea, and Maya. No, China. Wait. We cannot do a rally garrison. Hold on a second, because China is trading. China with Ottoman buff is trading best. Again, this is just initial result. Okay, this is just initial result. On open field, we are also looking at tankiness, which Egypt, Korea, and Maya is actually almost very close. Korea is ever so slightly tanky. Wait, Korea is also trading really good as well. Okay, so Korea is the tankiest, and then Korea is trading the second best. Korea Korea with Ottoman buff is the best archer field. All right, so this is the second clue that we have found, okay? But this is, again, it's just a clue stage. Guys, don't go ahead and, you know, oh, already calculated now. China is the best, you know, trading the best when dueling, and then Korea is the best open field archer civilization with Ottoman buff. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that yet, okay? We have to calculate with the rest of the equipment to see if this result is repeating. If this result is repeating on most of the equipments, then it is probably the best thing. Here's the thing, if you start factoring the gear, you should also start factoring the commander pairings, making it more complicated. Yes, indeed, yes. We should do that as well. So what I am trying to do is, first we are just gonna do some calculation on like a basic gear, and then this is gonna guide us towards to certain civilization, right? They are gonna guide us towards to certain civilization, and then we can pick up like a Qinshi Huan YSG or something like that, 1 or 2 marches, and then we can just check the calculation if that is being true or not as well. Is the civilization update already in the game? Yes, indeed. It arrived today, to my knowledge. No, you already said China. I heard you. I go clip and share it to everyone. All right, so let's see. Egypt is probably the best when rallying. Okay, Egypt is best for rally because we get flat damage buff, right? So we are collecting our results here. Egypt is best for rally, even though on paper Egypt is trading, you know, the total effectiveness is less than the other two civilizations, but we haven't factored in the buff when we are rallying, so this number is gonna increase. Egypt is best, and hold on a second. Yeah, Egypt is best for rally, and probably Maya is best for garrisoning. Let me check something. Maya does offer us, yeah, normal damage of all types 3%, right? So which means this is also gonna convert into counterattack increase. And for garrison, counterattack is quite good. Maya, yeah, Maya is quite tanky. I'm kind of torn between like China or Maya. Okay, Maya is best garrison when swarmed, but wait. This Egypt, this is all, look at this. All of our best civilization is with the Ottoman buff. In Archer civilization, Ottoman is only civilization that is giving us 5% Archer HP. We do have 2 civilization for defense and 2 civilization for attack, and China is giving 3% all troop defense, right? But we are here only calculating first Archer. Not gonna go to mixed yet. We might look into the mixed in the later. So Egypt is best for rally with Ottoman buff. Maya is best when swarmed. Wait. This is wrong, because here this is Ottoman buffs. So if we are looking at Mayan buff, Maya is giving us 5% defense, so we should be looking at this section right here if we are considering Mayan civilization. And it looks like these numbers doesn't really look significant to me. So probably like just use China with Ottoman, and that should be good. So here we have like, there's also conclusion that Ottoman buff is being the best in most situations. Okay, in any civ. All right, so this is just initial result. Okay, very basic initial result. Now let me do this. Now we're gonna do the same with, hold on, so how many can I just copy this and then insert here? Okay, so that doesn't work. So let me just insert rows above. We can actually do the same here, yes. Wait. Yes, the equipment, this number is gonna be different here. Yes. Wait a second. China has 3%. China has, okay. So Ottoman has 5% skill damage bonus, right? Which is good. And also 5% march speed. China has okay, China has nothing. Okay. All right, I see. The numbers are different now. Do this, and let me copy this and then paste it here. There you go. Everything is automatically getting calculated. It's good thing that, you know, like everything is done previously, because we can just easily copy and paste the numbers and we can automatically getting the results. Ottoman. This is we have the skill damage. That should be the same. Okay. Now what we need to do is do that. Make everything same. A lot of freaking numbers. Okay, so let us now. So we do have our initial result. Now here we are calculating it with a little bit different equipment, but in our previous knowledge, Korea with Ottoman civilization was the best archer field civilization. Okay, so let's see. This is Korea with Ottoman. Is that the case? Let me check out the number. Wait. .5%. Here I did not calculate the Ottoman civilization skill damage bonus. I don't think I need to calculate this skill damage adjusted actually. Let's see. Let me read chat. Yo, Davor, what is up? Well, you can mix and match civilization buffs. How do you do that? They implemented it today. So now you can choose a civilization, but the buff can be a different civilization. Is the Wheel of Fortune this weekend? Wheel of Fortune starts on Tuesday, and it is during the Morton Gems. Not Morton Gems, but Mightiest Governor event. Billy, did you calculate it? What gem price a transmutation stone is worth to buy at the merchant store? I got one with 60% discount today. No, I have not calculated that. I haven't. Let's see. Let me just think a bit. There's no skill adjusted here because it is not Ottoman. Let me just think, man. Let me just think. So it should be like this. Tankiness, yes. Why tankiness is the same? I guess it's just the same. 156.86, 156.86, 163, 165. This is a little bit less attack, but this set is giving us. Wait. Wait. Yeah, this should be here. This should be here. But this has to be 1.5. Yes. This is also 5. However, all these are going to be 4%. Yes. All right, Korea is still being one of the tankiest. It is still trading better, but China is trading the best, but I would take Korea, like on here, Korea with Ottoman is still best field. Okay, all right. Egypt is probably gonna be Egypt with Ottoman is still best rally. Okay, Egypt with Ottoman is still best rally. Let's take a look into the garrison. I kind of wanna Maya should be the best garrison civilization because of the 3% normal. You can use China. Let's see, Maya. This is Mayan section. Let's see. China with Ottoman is best garrison. 1v1. Yes. Britain with Mayan buff. Yeah, buff is best when swarm garrison. Is that a thing? Let's see. Can we get that conclusion from here? Yeah, probably yes. Yeah, probably yes. Probably. Did we get this? Britain with Maya. Yeah, here we got a little bit of different result because of this equipment. So here we have China, but down here we have Britain, which is wait. No, it's not Britain. I am sorry. This is actually China. I'm sorry, Britain, but yeah, that was false news. It's China. Okay, China with Maya buff is best when swarmed. China with Ottoman is best 1v1 garrison. And here it is showing the same result, even though the equipment is different. And this equipment right here, we have calculated. This one is like the meta equipment, right? For like field or garrison as well. It's 2-4. Now I want to check out another piece of equipment. Actually, we can check out this 6 set. So let's do that. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Let me do this, and then I can do this. Five. All right, so we are checking out with the 6 set. Okay, we gotta do this. Oh, so no. Gotta adjust this. Yeah, these are 4%, these are 1.5%. There's okay. Wait. Yo, guys. What the hell, man? What is this? Why this equipment is performing better than this one? There should be something wrong. Oh wait, nah, it's not better. Okay, so because we are comparing with this one, okay. All right, woo, that was close. But this equipment, the 6 set is actually comes very close here when we are using it with Ottoman. Wow, okay. Now, let us verify this one again, you guys. Is this being verified in this case as well, in this equipment case? Let me read the chat. 20% heal is huge for low spenders. 5% march speed is coded. Yes. So Ottoman is super good. However, oh, wait a second. I think we have forgot to calculate one thing. Yo. I think we forgot something because now we can add this. So let's say if you're an archer guy, right? You are an archer guy, but now you are F2P player. So you were forced to play with friends just because of the hospital healing speed, right? But now you can actually choose like a actual troop type for your special troop type for your archer, but you can put France. Now France is given 3% health. So you are benefiting the least, but you are still have increased hospital healing. How we can determine which one is the best is gonna be same as, yeah, this is gonna be same here because Korea is performing best with Ottoman. Korea is also gonna perform best with, I'll just show you here. Where is that? Yeah. So this is HP, right? 5% HP. If we replace this 5% HP with 3% here, is Korea still the top? Yes. Wait. Yeah, Korea is still the top. Okay. Oh my God, is China was like, yo, China, like this. So there's so many numbers. So you guys are like, I know your guys' eyes are hurting. Okay, seeing this many numbers, because my eyes hurting. Okay, but we gotta persevere. So yeah, Korea with Ottoman is best field. With France buff is best F2P. Man, I also did some other calculations here as well. Let me just move this one maybe like here or something. Yeah. All right, so let us verify the theory again. Korea. So where's Korea? Okay, so this one is Korea. Yeah, man. Okay, again, as usual, Korea and China with Ottoman buff is being the tops. But Korea is also very tanky. Okay, Korea is tanky as compared to China. So China is trading better, but Korea is just trading second best. These numbers are very close, man. Like in theory, if these two civilizations just go ahead and if China and Korea duel, like it's almost gonna be the same. Maybe like there's like 0.2 or 0.3% difference, and that is so little, man. 0.23, that's so little. Maybe it's 0.5. So that is so little. However, yeah, Korea is becoming the tankiest. All right, so I like Korea. I really like Korea for Archer. So you choose Korea as your base civilization. Again, we are only calculating with equipment. Now we gotta go ahead and calculate with some meta marches as well. But so far, okay, Korea with Ottoman is best, with France is best for best F2P. Ottoman, you are gaining 5% march speed, which is plus. And then also you are gaining 5% skill damage, which is also plus. With France, you are only gaining the 20% hospital healing speed, which is kind of huge. So it's a choice. Korea with France is F2P. Korea with Ottoman is just the absolute best field. Egypt with Ottoman is probably the best rally, but I don't think you are going to be rallying with this equipment. So we can just basically skip this section, but let me just verify this. It's probably the same. Yeah, it's probably the case. Yes, Egypt with Ottoman is best rally. Again, this is showing the same result. All right, China. Okay, now there is one more equipment that I would like to check on China. Okay, after this, we are going to check these calculations with some pairing. Especially like we're just gonna do 2 pairings. Okay, Qin Shi Huang, YSG, and then Zhuge Liang Herman. Just 2 pair. And then if those result is also like, you know, directing to a same direction, leading to a same direction as these clues that we are finding, then probably it's okay. Probably this is true. All right, so far this Korea thing. Wait, Korea Ottoman is best field, right? Yeah. It's yeah. Yes. 20% healing speed is huge for anyone, not just low spender. Oh yeah, that's true. That is actually true. But again, 5% march speed and then 5% skill damage is also like extremely huge on open field, right? 5% march speed and 5% skill damage is so huge. My heart just skipped when that gear was better. No, so the comparison was different. So yeah, I mean, this 6 set is super good set for archers, right? Like if you have multiple archer march, you should have at least one of these, because you just cannot craft KK weapon and helmet all the time. So this is still very good, because it just doesn't have KK weapon and helmet. Now, what I would like to do is... Oh, wait a second. We gotta calculate this leadership variation here as well. This is also very common gear. Yeah. I was gonna calculate this anyways. The next one is with this one, right? The gold key. No. Where's that? Yeah, gold key, chest and gloves, but it's probably gonna be similar result. So let us calculate this one.
Welcome.
It's CJ, thanks for the subscription. Welcome. Alright, so it's going to be the same. We are just gonna... Can I just copy and paste this here? Yes, I can. It's only the... Oh, what did I just do? It's only the stats that matters. So let me do this. Then copy here, everything here, yes. And then copy this section here. So it seems like, again, we are finding some new stuff. HP is still being important for Archer, right? Just because judging by the defense and HP stat balance here, it's HP is always the deficient one. We might find something interesting for... Why it's not working? Oh, there we go. Cavalry. We might find something interesting for cavalry. We might do that. Might very well be. Let me move this here and let me copy this here. Now. Hold on a second. 1.5. 1.5. Yeah, 4. Okay. I'm just rechecking my stuff. Now, let us see if the statement that we have discovered is true on this equipment case as well. Korea. Yes, it is true. It is absolutely true. Wow, this equipment actually slaps, man. This equipment slaps. This is actually better than this. But again, it's gonna depend on the commander pairs as well. Yeah, man. So this statement is true here as well. So there's not much change. Okay, so just by the equipments, we have found the answer for Archer civilization. Now, we need to do this. we need to do this on commander pairs. Okay. Let me move this up. All right. Okay. Meanwhile, guys, I want to give away one flux right now. So, exclamation mark drops. There are currently 47 entries. Don't forget to type in exclamation mark drops, and we shall choose a winner. It's gonna be $5 flux. Read your chat. Let's see. Where is that? And remove recommendation for rally garrison. Base stats are specific to fillers. Just a buff matters. Oh yeah, that's actually true. That is true. That is actually true. That is actually, we gotta think about that a little bit, man. We gotta think about that a little bit. There we go. By the way, you guys don't need to like type in multiple times. Just one time and you will be here. Currently 68 entries. I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute. Meanwhile, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. By the way, guys, do not forget to like the stream, and if you are new to the channel, I highly recommend subscribe, because we do quite the awesome ROK content. Everything is based on math. I do not really spam videos every day because that's not really my niche, but if like when we are answering some important questions, you can count on me. Count on me, you guys. Count on me. I got your back. All right. Okay, 80 entries. I am gonna be choosing winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Test night. Congratulations. You have become the winner. Please type in your governor ID in the chat so that I can send you the code. If test night hasn't responded in 2 minutes, this timer goes to 2 minutes. We are gonna be choosing new winner. So test night, if you are there, please give me your governor ID. In the chat, YouTube chat, governor ID in the YouTube chat. Yo, test night is here. Congratulations, man. There we go, I got the ID. Let me copy this. Just give me a second. I shall send the code to test night. Yo, test night, can you test this? Can you test this code? I forgot like which one is like available and which one is not. So can you please test that code and see if it's already redeemed or not? Because the codes are only redeemable one time. And I think that code is already redeemed, but just in case I am verifying this. I have sent you the code in game. Try and redeem that, and if it's already redeemed, I will send you another code. I have a list of code and I don't remember where I stopped the last time. Last giveaway. Code redeemed. Okay. Alright, so this code supposed to be not redeemed. This should be good. This should be good, man. Congrats. Alright, so this code should be good. I know for sure that this code I did not give away. Now let's go back. And I am going to reset this. So now the giveaway has been reset. Don't forget to type in !drops and your name will appear here. You only need to type it once and you don't need to spam it. And I'm gonna be choosing winner in the random times. Meanwhile, let's go back and do our homework here. All right, now. Let's check out Qinshi YSG. Okay, Qinshi YSG pair. Qinshi YSG. So yeah, you all of the entries are coming in here, so rest assured. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna change my screen here. Now I need to find my Qinshi YSG calculation page. Where did I put that? Yeah, this is the Qinshi YSG. Now let me make a duplicate of this. And name it new. Let me move this up front. I have like over 100 sheets of calculation. So it's taking me a little bit of time. All right, let's do this. Hold on a second. Should I do this like this or should I do it here? It would be easier for me to do it here actually. Let me actually duplicate here. And new QSH YSG. Let me delete this. We're gonna be moving this here. Yep. Let's delete this. Now what I can do is I should not have deleted the yeah. Let me do this. I need to get the commander stats here. So talents and commander stats. These are the talents and commander stats. Yeah, put those here. Copy them here. Delete this, no longer needed. Now we need to update our pack. To 110. 25. Yes. There you go. Okay, this section past here. We are doing the easy route, man. We are doing the easy route. Just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. And all the numbers are getting updated automatically. Now, this is the statement that we need to verify. Okay, everything is updated. Let me just double check just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay. Good. All right, everything is updated. Yoho, Roberto, what is up? Welcome. Let me see the giveaway. 66 entries. You guys still, you know, the name is appearing here, and we're gonna do the giveaway in a bit. Let's finish the archer section first, though. All right, let's see. Korea with Ottoman buff, is it still the best for Qin Shi Huang YSG case? Yeah, Korean with Ottoman buff is the best archer field, with France best field F2P field. Okay. So the statement is still true here. Let me just double check. Yeah, Korea is still very tanky. China with Ottoman is trading the best. Is that the... Yeah, China with Ottoman is trading the best. Egypt is still gonna be best for rallying. Yeah, Ottoman buff is being the best in most scenarios. Let us check out this equipment with Qin Shi Huang YSG. Qin Shi Huang YSG, you can use this equipment. This is the best recommended equipment. I mean, the best performing is gonna be different, but this is so good equipment anyways. Let us see. Is this true on this equipment as well? Korea. Yes, this is true. This is true. Still true in Korea section as well. China is still trading based on 1 versus 1. Ottoman with the buff itself is not being the best. Maya is decent, but it's not. It doesn't make sense. Britain. Okay, so the statement is still true on this equipment. Let me go ahead and check this equipment side. Korea, yes, still best. China with Ottoman still #1 trading, but Korea, Ottoman combination with Korea, Ottoman or Korea, France is still the best. Korean base troops are just the best, man. It's just the best. Hold on a second. I just want to check out one thing. Okay, it still says the same. I see. Okay, I see. So the like absolute raw stats is also saying the same. Maybe in order for us to find the best civilization, we don't need to do this much calculation, but this much calculation is actually useful in future as well. I'll just say let's check out on this equipment. This is again Chinshihwan YSG. Yeah, it's still the same. The result is still the same. Okay, so we have basically arrived at the conclusion. I want to arrive at the conclusion. I mean, we can recheck this over and over again, but probably it is still gonna be same result, unless there is gonna be like a very sneaky commander pairs. That is gonna be very, very sneaky, right? For example, here, usually the Korea is being the best. Part of the reason is Korea is offering us not the best base attack, but it's decent. But one reason why Korea is being the best is just because of the base defense that is the highest. And if we notice, we are getting a lot of defense compared to the HP. We are getting a lot of defense compared to the HP. Which is why, because we are having the highest amount of defensive stat and highest amount of defense percentage, this is why it's yielding the result. But we still wanna pick up like Ottoman or France for extra HP, because the difference of defense and HP is so huge that you rather take 5% HP here as if taking 5% defense here, because of the diminishing return. The extra 5% defense is not being that much impactful as compared to you getting 5% HP here. 5% HP is almost being double the impactful as compared to defense in this archer, in this equipment case. Let us go check out the other cases. Yeah, this equipment is same and this equipment is same. Yeah, the defense is being a lot. This is because Chinshihwan YSG is giving a lot of defense, right? Because of the museum buff. This might be a little bit different for Zhuge Liang Herman. Let's just in case, let's check out Zhuge Liang Herman then, right? It's gonna be very easy to check that out. Okay, let me do this, and just in case, ZL and Herman. Okay, Zhuge Liang and Herman, a completely different combination. Let me go ahead and find the Zhuge Liang and Herman, our previous calculation. Yeah, Zhuge Liang and Herman here. And I want to get the commander stat here. Okay, copy that. 30, 20, 30. Dating stats. This is Zhuge Liang and Herman. There you go. Now let's check out if the statement is still true on Zhuge Liang and Herman. Yep, Korea and China. Yep, this is with Ottoman. This is still true. Let's check this equipment variation. Korea, China. Yep, still true. Yes. This one, this is the 6th set. Korea and China with Ottoman. Also Korea with France, right? Still true. Okay. It is done. We have finished cooking our archer civilization, okay? For those who are watching, here's the answer. Here is the exact answer for archer. Now, we are going to be doing the same for infantry and cavalry as well. And then we might do it with mixed, because we might find something with mixed, but I need to think about how I can do that. We need to figure that out. So basically, yeah, China with Ottoman buff is trading the best. 1 versus 1, right? Is this like a should you go China with Ottoman? Not necessarily. Most of the time, if you are archer and open field, you should go Korea with Ottoman for best archer field, and with France buff for healing speed redo. So Korea with Ottoman is the best. Egypt is still the best. Blah blah blah. Okay. Give me a second. Let's do this. Best civ pairs. Best civilization pairs. Okay, best civilization pairs. Open field. Open field. Let's see, open field. Best trading. Open field. Best F2P. Best rally. Best garrison. Now I'm gonna add best mix, but I am not too sure how I can do this right now. Okay, I need to figure this out. And then we are gonna be doing archer here. Infantry, Cavalry. Best open field trading. Korea plus Ottoman buffs. Best field. Great. Best field. Expensive. Let me say expensive. Best field.
Welcome.
Budget, I guess. Korea plus France box. What was the best rally? Yeah, Egypt. Egypt with Ottoman. Plus. Wait. Wait a second. We almost made a mistake. Egypt with Ottoman is not the best rally. Hold on a second. Because Ottoman is... Egypt is given 5% flat damage bonus and Egypt is giving us 5% attack. So we really should be looking at the top. This one here. Whoa, that almost screwed us up. We almost screwed that up. So this is not the case, okay? Not the case. We gotta look at this. China with Egypt. Actually, China with Egypt is the best rally. Okay, let's check here. China with Egypt. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So China plus Egypt buffs. This is the best rally. Okay. Because China is like giving a very high base attack. Not the highest. Britain has the highest, but China has is giving us very high. And Egypt is 5% rally damage anyway, so it has to be the better option than China Ottoman. Yes. Now, best garrison. Best garrison. Best garrison. Best garrison. Best garrison. Best garrison probably China with Ottoman. Or we want to get Maya for normal damage without getting swarmed. Wait, what? I have an idea. Best rally 1v1. Best rally war. Best garrison 1v1. Best garrison swarmed. I think this makes sense. So when you are expecting to get swarmed, Maya is obviously gonna be best because it's giving you normal damage. That's gonna increase your counterattack damage. So Mayan civilization is giving us 5% base defense. Yes, so we should be really looking at the second option here. China. China, okay. Best rally, China plus Maya buffs. Yes. Garrison 1 versus 1. China plus Ottoman. Again, the troops, China plus. It's gonna matter so little because just like Davor stated, like the troops in the garrison or rally, all of the different base stats of civilizations matter, so it matters very little, but just in case. China plus Ottoman buffs is best garrison 1 versus 1. Now, in terms of getting swarmed, we also need to look at the Mayan civilization here. And it should be China, right? Yes, China, of course. Yeah, there's so rally garrison, you really want to have China as a base, and depending on if you're rally on garrisoning, it's gonna be different. But probably like Egypt is gonna be. Wait. This has to be Egypt instead of Maya. I'll show you. Because Egypt is given straight up 5% buff, rally damage buff, right? Rallied army damage increased by 5%. So this means that every type of damage is increased, including your normal damage as well. So this is gonna give us more counter attack when we are rallying as compared to Maya. Yeah. So 1 versus 1 or swarmed, in both cases this one. In garrison it's a bit different, but I would probably go with China plus Maya. This is probably gonna be the case. Alright, I've been mumbling with myself too much. Let me read the chat. Shion, what is up? Can't wait till you go for the inf. Yo, we can go for the infantry now. So basically we have done the archer. Okay. So this is good. I am gonna be talking about this result in a video. Or maybe like I think I'm just gonna make a cuts of this live stream, and then I'll just talk about, I'm gonna talk about the result at the end of this live stream anyway, so I'm just gonna cut that and then repost it as a video. I think that is how it's gonna work. So I will notify you guys. I'll notify you guys. So that you can type hi you so that you can type hi YouTube, okay? Because it's gonna be a video format. Not now, my friends, not now. All right, let's go do infantry, shall we? Where is my infantry? Let me find that. So on infantry, oh, not this one. Let's see, where is that? Infantry civilization calculation. Man, this is a bit of too much mess. Maybe I can just do. Nah, it's the same, man. It is the same. Gosh darn it, man. It is. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. All right. Let me duplicate this. Rename. And rename this to new. We're gonna make it look a little bit tidy. I'm just moving the sheet to the front so that it's gonna be easier for me to just find the sheet. I am actually going to delete everything above this. I don't really need this. I already talked about this previously, so I'm just deleting. Let me just delete this. Oh my god, what are these? What the heck was I doing up here? What is this? I'm gonna delete this, man. I don't know what is this. I've already talked about this, so I'm gonna delete this. It should be fine. I mean, we already made the duplicate of this sheet anyways, so if there was anything important, we can just refer our old sheet. Let me make this a little bit tidy. There you go. All right, now it's looking a little bit tidy-ish. We are gonna be picking up some of the equipment. So now we realize that, okay, so the commander stats, oh, there's one thing right there. So commander stats does affect, but it doesn't affect too much. Okay. Because of that, we can cut some corners and do some quick calculation. We're gonna be doing the same here. We need to add some rows. And then the first part, this is the attack version. This is the defense version. And this is the HP version. Okay, so let's see. Japan is giving us 3% attack. Viking is giving us 5% attack. Rome is giving us 5% defense. And France is giving 3% HP. Greece is 5% HP. Okay. What we can do is 5% here, put everything. Let me see if I'm missing. So Japan is giving 3% attack, and also Japan is giving. So France is no, the Viking is straight up giving better battle stats because 5% attack and then 3% more counter attack damage, right? This is better than the Japan because the Japan is giving us 3% attack, scout march speed, which is not too useful, and then resource gathering speed is not too useful as well. So we can basically ignore Japan's buff at all. But we might want to use samurai. Man, I really want to use samurai, man. That would be cool. But let's see if samurai base stat is gonna allow us to do that. Okay, now it's again, we need to pick and choose. Let me select this section. There you go. Now this first equipment is this one, okay? This one is usually used in the rally garrison scenario. But once we calculate this and we draw out some conclusions from these, we can do the same to the other equipment combinations, and it's probably gonna be the same. Now, if we are looking at these numbers, the HP version is offering us higher number than this. Actually, whoa, wait a second, HP is higher, and then the second best is actually attack stats. Wow. So for infantry, defense is the least important. I mean, it's obvious that we are getting so much defensive stats. Viking also gave counterattack. Yes, indeed. Let me read the chat. How's the calculation is for 3-1-1-1 March player? Turco, I will look into the best mix in the last. We might come up with something, we might not, but we'll see. All right, let's try to find the biggest number here. What is the biggest number? The biggest number is, it appears to be Greece. Greece with 5% HP above. Who is giving us 5%? Greece is giving Greece buff. France is still gonna be the same. Okay, so Greece. Wait a second, not Greece. Wait, guys. Ah! We did it! Japan! Wait. Actually, no. Greece is just ever so slightly better. No, Greece is actually tanky as well, though. But the tankiest one is actually France still. Yo, like, this can be actually like a pure cosmetic based though, but let's see. So Japan and Greece, they are both trading very same, but Japan is a little bit squishy though. Japan is quite squishy. The Rome, Viking, and France, all these three are tankier option, and then they are also trading very similar. But if I were to choose, yeah, France is actually, let's see. Yeah, France is actually tiny touch tankier and then tiny touch doing more. So let me do this. France is the tankiest option. And if you want to trade the best, it's Greece. I mean, if you want, you can actually play the samurai with a Greece buff, okay? Yeah, Japan is very squishy though, very squishy. Japan is very squishy after all. But Japan, Let's see. Japan actually has the highest base attack. So Japan is gonna be doing the highest amount of damage. But again, it's very squishy. Let me read the chat. Did the spin already happen? What spin? You mean the giveaway? We gave away one code. I still have a couple of more. I can give one code away once we finish with infantry. Greece is best, and France for tanky option is what I found. Greece has 5% health, but France have all troop 3% health. Yes. After all, France is maybe the best civilization for mixed, because it's given us 3% all troop type. So that is giving us... Okay, I think I know the answer, man. The mix. I think I'm figuring out the mixed answer. I think I'm figuring out this answer, but let me finish with this infantry first. So let's see. Let's see. We gotta. So there's one thing that we need to consider is that Rome is giving us 5% defense, but also 5% troop march speed. This is actually very, very nice on open field. This is we need to consider this when we are doing that. So Rome means we are looking at the upper section here. Who is better? France or Greece? Wow, it's very close actually. It's very close. Actually, Greece, France. I mean, both is good option. Viking is also good option as well. It's very close. Wait, what is this? Rome? No, Rome is trading good. Japan is also trading. Oh, wait a second. Hey. We found something here. Oh, no, Rome. Japan is trading good, but it's just the tankiness is a bit too low though. Tankiness is a bit too low. So, because the tanking is low, I am gonna ditch this. Yeah, Rome is very tanky. But France is just better, so I'm gonna ditch this. This is where we are doing some elimination. The France is tankier and France is trading better. With Rome buff, that is. And Viking, we can ditch this as well, because France is still being better. Now we have an option of either going Greece with Rome buff or France with Rome buff. Yeah, both is very viable option. One is slightly tankier, which is important on open field. The other one is doing slightly more damage. Okay, so this is with 5% march speed bonus. Okay, this is 5% march speed bonus that we're talking about. So pure infantry players could be looking at this. However, we cannot really ignore France buff. Let me just replace this with 3%. Yeah, it is same. Okay, so here's the conclusion. This is initial conclusion, okay? Let's see. There is two viable options: Greece or France with Rome buff based on field. Okay, based on field. However, if we are talking about the France buff because of the healing speed reduction, it is yeah, also France and Greece, they are both. Yeah, Greece or France with France buff is best budget. Okay. Now we're gonna recheck this statement from the below equipment combinations, and also we might check it. I guess in commander pairs it should be the same actually. Let me read the chat. Had to go for a bit. Did you do the cav already? No, cavalry is not yet. We are doing infantry right now. Let's see. Best rally is probably what is Greece is giving us. Greece is giving us 5% HP. So rally is probably Greece with something. Which one would that be? It is going to be Greece with Greece. Is the best rally. Greece with Greece buff is best rally. And also this is for when you are getting swarmed as well, because you get 5% damage as well. Now let us check out garrison. Garrison, we might need to look at the attack section here up on top, just because I feel like when you are getting swarmed, Viking buff is very strong. Yeah, infantry attack and 3% current attack damage. This could be very strong. But let's see 1 versus 1. Okay, 1 versus 1. Yeah, okay, so Greece with Greece buff is best garrison 1v1, okay? Now we need to check out when we are getting swarmed. So that means we gotta check up on top here. What is this? Japan. Yeah, Japan. Wow, Japan. Wait, there's Greece as well. Which one is bigger number? Yeah, Japan is Japan is ever so slightly bigger number though. Again, in garrison situation, because there are many different troops being pumped into the garrison, it is very, very this is very min-max and stuff. At the end of the day, it probably won't make that much of a difference. It probably won't. But having Viking buff is, I think, probably gonna be better. So there's many situations where Greece buff, Greece civilization with Greece buff is good. I am going to pick, okay, Greece or Japan with Viking buff is best. Garrison. Warmed. Okay, so this is the statement that we have done from this equipment set. Okay, now we gotta go down and check. Let's check this equipment. Yeah, and then I want to check this equipment as well. Yep. So these, like, 2 more equipments, and that's it. We don't need to do any more than, because on infantry we have like 20 something different equipment combination. Doing all that is gonna take us so much time, but just picking these 3, which is very commonly used, could give us a general idea. Very, very good general idea. Okay, there we go. Things are looking good. Let me read the chat. Which civilization is good for siege? Now, in terms of siege, I don't think the civilization is gonna matter, because there is no civilization specifically for, like, we don't have special siege unit type, right? So we don't have that. So you can basically choose whatever civilization you want. This is just given this special unit. And then in terms of civilization, probably I would go for enhanced engineering. So you are gaining 5% defense, and then hospital healing speed is increased by 20%. But this is same as France. I would probably go for this. This diligent overseer, this one is obviously gonna do more damage. This one. But it doesn't have the hospital healing speed, which is quite important. It's speed up after all. So enhanced engineering and whatever civilization. It can be anything. So you just pick and choose whatever civilization like looks nice, right? The city hall. Which one is looking nice for you? The buildings and everything. Which troop is looking nice for you? You can probably choose just like that. But the infantry, archer, and cavalry, we have these kind of mix and matches. Okay. Let me just do this. There's just too many colors here. I don't like these colors. Let me... There you go. I don't need all of these colors. Yep. And it looks so bland now. It's whatever. All right, this is the important number. Now, let me copy this statement here and we shall see if this statement is true with this equipment. So, Greece or France with Rome buff. What is Rome? Yeah, this one. this is the best of Greece or Rome. No, it's okay. Wait a second. Greece. Japan all of a sudden is trading good, but again, Japan is just way too squishy though. Yeah, I think this is the same result. Like Greece with France is tanky option, and Greece with Greasy is trading a little bit better. You can, like, I think you can definitely use Japan with a Rome buff, but again, you're still like very, very untanky. So this statement is true. In terms of France, let's check out here. Let's see here. So Greece, it was Greece or France? Yeah, Greece or France is still best. What is this? Again, Japan is coming up. Japan is trading really good. However, again, Japan is very, very not tanky though. France. I mean, you can also use Viking as well. Viking with France buff. And it's kind of like in the middle. Viking is doing the middle damage, and then the tankiness is middle as well. So it does not really matter actually. So it's gonna be like purely cosmetic. France is tankiest. Greece trades best. Viking is middle of all this, and Japan trades second best, but very squishy, but looks cool. Man, this man, this statement is very long, man. What the hell? So what we are finding is that, okay, if you really want to min-max on open field, you should probably choose France or Greece with France civilization buff. Okay, France civilization buff. You can probably do that for min-maxing, but you can still play Viking with France buff. This is with France buff. You can still play Viking, the Berserker units, right? They look also badass as well. And Viking is performing like in the middle of these France and Greece. So they are doing, Viking is doing the middle damage and then being middle tankier. So tankier than Greece, but not so tankier than France. It's Viking is like all around. It's being middle in with the France. However, like Japan, these samurais are also badass, right? Samurai is also badass. Look at this, man. Where's Japan? Yeah, the samurai is badass. These are badass units. So they are gonna be doing a lot of damage. Yes, they do trade second best to Greece, but they are very, like, not too much tanky. So they're kind of glass cannon. So it purely comes down to like, because it purely comes down to cosmetic. But for sure that what we are finding is that France is still the best buff for open field, and Rome can be very good for like if you don't care about speed up, but like almost all people do about speed ups. So Rome is probably, yeah, it is there. It does. Rome buff is gonna give you more, okay, 5% more march speed, and you are trading better than France. Now, in terms of rally, Greece on Greece is yes. Greece on Greece buff is best for 1 versus 1 is again also yes. Greece or Japan with Viking buff, which is this one. Let's see, with Greece or Japan. So Greece or Japan, yes. So our statement is true. Like it is true. We did find a little bit more details here, but you know, the general picture is coming. General picture is coming to the picture. Now I do want to check out one more equipment combination. We are gonna check out only one more equipment combination, and that is gonna verify our answers, okay? And that equipment is this one. This is the best equipment that you can have on open field for infantry, just because of the movement speed. There we go. Let this. Just rechecking the formula. Okay, good. Everything is looking good. Now this formula is messed up though. This is probably because we did not calculate the upper version, which I might need to do this later. So this difference, we don't need to look at this, okay? Let me just look at here. And let me copy paste our statement. Now we are rechecking our statement with this equipment combination. So yeah, these four. Let's see. No, this equipment, the difference is way too huge though. Let's see. Now Japan is like, nah, Japan is no longer here. Greece is actually super good with this equipment set. I would not go for Viking as well. Alright, so this equipment right here is giving us a little bit different answer. I mean, not too different, but It has eliminated the Viking and Japan option, okay? But this one, the initial, yeah, this Greece or France with France buff. Greece is trading the best, but France is a little bit more tanky. Again, on open field, a little bit more tankiness is needed for you to survive, but you can probably use Greece as well.
Welcome.
Cosimo, thanks for the subscription, welcome. Greece or Rome with France buff? Greece... Wait. Greece or France with France buff? Yeah, it's the same, okay. Yes. Viking is doing a little bit more damage, but France is tanky. Alright. Now, again, I mean, you won't really rally garrison with this equipment set, so I can just delete this section, but just in case, let me verify this. Greece on Greece is best rally, 100%. Greece on Greece best garrison. Oh wait, what? Wait. There you go. Holy crap. I almost made a mistake. Oh no, okay, so I fixed my thing. Viking is... No, this statement is still true, man. This statement is still true. I made a mistake. Oh. So you can still play Viking with France buff. It is like in the middle. And you can still play Japan. Oh. But Japan is like very squishy. But Japan is trading very close to Greece. So it's purely cosmetic. But I would like choose either... I mean, all of these options, like Viking, France, Greece with France, all of these three are good. I might choose Viking though. I might choose Viking because Viking is doing middle of the damage and it's doing middle of the tankiness. So Viking is like overall very, very the most balanced out of all of the civilization with France buff. So this statement is still true. Wait, yeah. Greece or Japan with Viking buff? Is this true? Yes. All right, so the statement that we have made has been verified with three type of different equipment combination. It might be ever so slightly different than depending on the commander, but I think this is gonna be most likely the case. In future, we are gonna be doing this calculation every time new commander comes out anyways. But here we have the answer. So let me put the answers here. So best field expensive version for infantry. Greece or France? Greece trades better France is tankier. This is expensive, right? We do not have with Rome buff. Rome. Let me move cavalry here. Budget version. Man, we like infantry, we have so many options, man. So this is actually a good thing because now you can just choose whichever it looks cool for you. France is the tankiest. Greece trades better. Viking is like in the middle. Japan trades second best, but very squishy, but they look cool, right? Yeah. This is also the same. Okay. Can you update your formula with adding CT center skin for our archer like 20% attack? I think let's see. That is probably gonna be like a topic of different like a different video topic, because if we add those type of different city skins, yeah, they're gonna change the numbers a bit, but overall result, depending on the civilization, is not gonna change. The only answer that we are gonna be finding from that is we are seeing whether 20% attack better, 20% defense better, or 20% HP better, right? That is the only answer that we're finding. So it's like the question is different. It's not gonna change which is the best civilization. It's this is not gonna change, but the question is gonna be which city skin is best to use. Is it attack, defense, or HP? That is the question. That's gonna be the question. So in terms of archer, we come up with the conclusion, right? So in archer, open field, rally, garrison, swarm, these are all this combination we have. So if you have 20% attack, for example, if you have 20% archer attack, this is not gonna change. Wait, hold on a second. I don't think it's gonna change that much though, because like we are noticing that the HP is still being important stat. We're still noticing HP is being important stat. HP is still being important stat, so if we add more HP, the Ottoman buff is not really gonna change. Let me just check, okay? So here we are gaining 20% more attacks, here we are gaining 20% more defenses, and here we are gaining 20% more HP. Let me just check. So the result, in my opinion, is not gonna change because HP is still being important. That means HP is still important, then defensive stat is second best, and then attack is third best. This is still true. Let's see. So we just updated this. Yeah, these are still being the biggest number. Korea still being very tanky. I mean, Egypt is kind of like in the middle. So this is, we are talking about field, right? Korea with Ottoman is best trading, which is true. Yes. And also Korea with France, this is still gonna be true. This is still gonna be true. Okay. Best rally is obviously Egypt. Wait, not Egypt. Best Egypt is giving. Hold on a second. Egypt is giving us 5% attack. So we gotta see here. Best rally. Yeah, China with Egypt. What is best rally? We do have that statement here, right? We fixed it. Rally. Yeah, China with Egypt, yes. So it did not change. China with Ottoman is 1 versus 1 best garrison. Let's see. Yes, it is. It is 1 versus 1 best garrison. China with Maya is the best when getting swarmed. So this is China. Yes. Yeah, okay, so hold on a second. We gotta check here because we changed this stuff here. Let me recheck this. Let's see, China. China with Maya, yes. Wait, Maya is given 5% defense. Yeah, Maya is given 5% defense. So it's not this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, China with Maya is still yes. Korea with Ottoman or Korea with Ottoman. Wait, China. China being yeah, Korea. I chose Korea because Korea was tankier. Yeah, Korea is much tankier on the field, but China is trading better though. China trades better but less tanky. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the buff does not really change the result. It does not really change the result, but it's still showing that HP is important. Defense and attack is kind of like being the same actually. Defense is ever so slightly important on archers. Just a tiny touch. I need to do Korea with Ottoman buffs. Or China plus Ottoman. I'm actually gonna do this. More damage. Less tanky. France buff or China plus France buffs. More damage, less tanky. Yes. So it's either Korea or China. And then the rally garrison is all China. In the infantry, we are getting Greece, France, Viking, and everything. In terms of rally garrison, it's all like Greece. Garrison swarmed is Greece, Japan, or Viking is best. Greece or Japan. Very close. Let's see. Yes, China best overall. Korea best tanky option. Still, special units don't matter for rally garrison, just buffs. Unless you choose the Civ from field specifically. Yeah, that doesn't really matter that much. This is just kind of like min-maxing stuff. It's very min-max. So the China, this doesn't really matter, very min-max, but the buffs really matter. Alright, so I think we're done with infantry. Let's go to cavalry. Let me actually move the chat here. So France buff is still France is still dominating, man. France is still dominating. I think I need like I think I need to do like conclusion here. Rome and Ottoman for MS. France always for killing speed. Choose rally damage buff bits here. It's same. Choose best trading, and then here choose CA or normal damage bonus saves. Okay, so this is the basic conclusion that we are kind of like reaching, but let's check out Cavalry now. Let me read the chat. Oh, let us give the giveaway, man. Let us give the 109 entries. I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute. Everybody, don't forget to type in !drops. Currently we have 109 entries for the giveaway. Because we finished the infantry, I'm gonna give away 1 flux right now. You will be seeing your name appear here. Meanwhile, I will go ahead and grab myself a drink. I'll be back. I'm back. If I don't win, it's rigged. Okay, 131 entries. I'm gonna be pick and chooser. What pick and chooser? What the heck am I saying? I'm gonna be picking a winner. Or choosing a winner in a sec. It is going to be $5 flux code. Everybody, good luck. I'm gonna be choosing a winner very soon. It's !drops with S, not drop. It's !drops. There's no space. Pick a chooser. Yeah. !drops, no space, nothing. !drops. Yes. We are getting new entries. I'm gonna be choosing a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. 139 entries. 1 and 0. Hits. Hey, hits. Hey, congratulations. You have won the flux. Please give me your governor ID in the chat. I shall send you the flux code. Congratulations. You have 2 minutes to respond. Actually, you type in this one. You don't really need to spam it, but give me your governor ID in the chat. I shall send you. There you go. We have the guy here. Congratulations, my man. All right. Give me a second. I am going to be sending the code via in-game. There we go. Code has been sent. Congratulations. I am going to reset this, and we're gonna do another giveaway after we finish Cavalry. So everything is reset. Exclamation mark drops to enter the giveaway again. Meanwhile, we shall do the Cavalry. We gotta do this Cavalry real fast, man. We've been already streaming for like 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's taking a time. It's definitely taking some time. Okay, where is Cavalry civilization? Exclamation mark drops. Yeah. So your name is appearing here. It's already registering the entries, so do not worry. You only need to type in once. You don't need to type in multiple times. And we'll do a giveaway. Meanwhile, let me try to find... let's see. Let's see. Where is Cavalry civilization? Let me try to find an appropriate sheet. Cavalry, Cavalry, Cavalry. Yeah, let's choose this one. I am going to make a duplicate of this and rename this to new. Move this. After we are done with the Cavalry, and then we are gonna be giving away the flux code. After everything is done, I am going to talk about the conclusion. Okay, so everybody here, you are gonna be getting the answer right away. Which one is best for what? For all civilization. And probably I am gonna cut the section and make it just a YouTube video. That is what I am planning to do. Hey, Bot Impossible coming in with the raid. Yo, Bot Impossible, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome everybody joining. By the way, check out the Bot Impossible channel. He is a good friend of mine, and he is an awesome open field fighter. I learned a lot from him, from OpenField. Go check him out. Very chill guy. Again, Bot Impossible, thank you so much, man. Hope you had a great live stream. We are doing some nerdy stuff, calculating some things. Let me delete this. We're almost done with the best civilization pairings. We have finished Archer, we have finished Infantry, and we are kind of seeing conclusion here, but just in case we need to go with Cavalry, okay? We need to finish with Cavalry. Let me do this. Copy this section. I wonder if Cavalry might have a little bit different outcome though, because on Cavalry the... Oh my god, Mad Achilles! Yo! Coming up with huge donation. Where is Mad Achilles? There we go. Guys, what is the Mad Achilles? I definitely have the commands. Matt, did I do this? Yo guys, go check out Mad. I'm sure everybody knows Mad Achilles. But like, generous man, always supporting others, man. Mad Achilles, very, very generous gentleman. Again, Mad Achilles, thank you so much for the huge dono. I appreciate you a lot. It's just 200 bucks. It's very huge. Thank you so much, man. Thanks to you, Mad Achilles is not a noob anymore. Man, Mad Achilles, again, thank you so humble and so kind, generous individual. I appreciate you so much, Mad Achilles. Much love, man. We are almost done with the calculation and, you know, trying to figure out which one is the best combination. Now we are only left with the cavalry. Let me do the cavalry real quick. Let me copy these here. Defense, yep, there we go. And HP is, there we go. Mad Achilles the man, yes indeed, Mad Achilles the man. We even have Mad Achilles emoji in our chat. Big supporter of the channel, and also he's big YouTuber as well. Check him out. Hi my friend, Mad Achilles, yeah. Should I invest in combo accessory? Is it worth it? No. I mean, you can use hilt on Arthur and Achilles, but Hero's hilt is very not versatile as compared to ring. The Hero's hilt is only working for pairings who are doing a lot of AoE combo damage. That is when Hero's hilt is performing almost the same as ring, but it's much more consistent damage increase. However, ring, you're never gonna go wrong with ring. Hilt is gonna be very bad for like single target combo commanders. It's not gonna be better than ring. So yeah, I would still recommend ring. But if you wanna use Hero's hilt on Arthur and Achilles, it works on Arthur and Achilles specifically. But give me a second. I gave away a code. Hold on a second. Just a second. Okay, I gave away a code. He was saying it wasn't working, so I was just checking on him. Not only generous, but the most wholesome creator of the community for real. Hey, that is exactly the word that is describing Mad Achilles. Very wholesome, indeed. That's the word, man. That is the word. Mr. Smoke Turkey, what is up, my guy? Should I get Drowns or Horn to go with Ring or Ragnar Prime? Always Horn first. Horn first, and then you should be choosing either you wanna put drums or Ring. But Horn is for first. You always put Horn. That's there's no question. I mean, the only application of Horn not being used potentially is for Qin Shi Huan, but all of the rest of the marches that is, you know, building up a rage is Horn number one on open field. It's just number one, no questions. I missed archery. Is there any new changes? Not to worry, my friend. I am gonna be going over the conclusion very soon after I finish the cavalry. so stay tuned. Meanwhile, don't forget to type in !drops. I am giving away flux code right here. Currently 65 entries. I think we have like 168 people watching. So !drops and I will give away. But let me finish this. Let me focus. Okay, time to focus. Time to lock in. We're so close finishing this. This is the best equipment, so I think we can just calculate on this. I don't really need to calculate the rest of the equipment combination because Cavalry is that easy. You just have one equipment combination. I mean, you could argue that, yeah, this one is right. This one is also good, the second best, but I think the result is gonna be same. All right, let me delete all this and 5% here for attack. And good thing, not good thing, but actually, like, Cavalry doesn't have that much civilization choices. There's very less civilization. I feel like it is about time for Lilith to introduce another Cavalry civilization, honestly. Look at this, 4 Cavalry civilization. Infantry we have 5. Archer we have 6 actually. So, hey Lilith, please, it is about time to introduce a new Cav civilization. Like for real. For real. Okay, so let me check out the So Germany and Arabia both are 5%. Did you know, guys, did you know Germany has the highest HP base stat? So Germany is very, very interesting civilization. Same as Arabia, but Arabia has given you the very high amount of base attack, but Germany's base defense is higher. So basically Germany was one of the tankiest civilization to run open field, and it was a very good option for cavalry players, Germany specifically. But let's see what has changed now. So we do have crystal. This crystal tech has changed. Why it's 30%? There you go. I must have been calculating something. Okay. I need to focus. 15, 13, 15, 5, 5, 33, 20, 54. This is looking about the right. Looking about the right. All right. Yep. So yeah, look at this.
Welcome.
So for cavalry, defensive stat is almost similar as HP stat. For cavalry is the only like troop type that is defensive, having similar value as compared to HP, just because of the equipment. If we check out the stats, defense and HP are almost similar here, right? But archer, defensive so much and HP is very less. It's, infantry is same as well, but cavalry is very much balanced because of the equipment. However, HP is ever so slightly better, but it's like, I don't think there's much difference, man. Let's see, let's see. What is the tankiest civilization? This, and this is being very tanky. What are these? Hey, this is also trading quite nice as well. Zhuge Liang, thanks for the subscription, man. Makilios, also thank you for the subscription and welcome. Welcome, you guys. Yeah, look at this. Germany is coming in hot. Wait a second. Spain is also doing quite a bit amount of damage. But very, very glass cannon. Nah, okay, Spain is actually a very interesting option, okay? So, Arabia is trading the best. Arabia is trading the best. But Germany is the tankiest civilization, which is very good option on open field. This is base stats that we're talking about here. And also this below version is 5% HP, which is also, if you're running France, it's gonna apply the same. Let's see. Arabia. Byzantium buff. Arabia with Byzantium trades best. Okay, so these are conclusions that we are drawing. Arabia with Byzantium is trading the best. Germany with Byzantium is tankiest, which is good on open field. Byzantium means also it translates into France as well. Similar buffs. And Spain with Byzantium is middle. So we do have an option of going Spain. Spain is trading middle ground, and Spain is middle ground tanky. Actually, no. Spain is actually no. Spain is very squishy. So no. I take my words. Spain doesn't make sense. Okay, don't go Spain, because Spain is not tanky at all. It's even squishier than Arabia. Byzantium is in the middle of the tanky, but it is trading worse than Germany. So Byzantium also does not make sense as a base unit. Yeah, so yeah, it's basically okay. So for min-maxing, it's gonna be Arabia with Byzantium is trading the best. Germany with Byzantium is the tankiest option, so it's gonna be on the field, it's gonna be same. Arabia with Byzantium is the expensive option on the field. Buffs. So here, expensive option is Arabia with Byzantium buffs. Let me check out the civilization just real quick if I missed something. Byzantium is giving us hospital capacity as well. Arabia is rallied army damage. Spain, resource production, cavalry defense. And Germany is giving us training speed and action part recovery. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a second. Wait. I think I rushed too much. We do have a contender here. What is this? Arabia with defense buff. Who is giving defense? Spain. Yo, it's probably best is Arabia with Spain. So it's very specific, okay? Buffs. If you get HP rune. Arabia with Byzantium with diff rune. Or this rune means also city skin as well. Very specific. And most likely people are getting HP rune because they are also playing different other troop types as well, right? So 10% HP is most likely Arabia with Spain buffs is actually the best. Oh my god, okay. Diff rune or hold on a second. Spain buff with HP rune. HP rune or Byzantium with diff rune. Budget version is of course Arabia with France buffs slash, I mean you can use HP or defense. Let us draw out final conclusion. Okay, is that correct? Arabia doing very well with, look at this. Arabia with HP and defense both are performing the similar. Tankiness is also similar as well. So it's matter of what type of city skin or rune you are choosing. Probably most of the players are choosing 10% HP rune because they are playing other troop types. For example, archer and infantry both benefiting from HP runes. So most likely, if you're a cavalry heavy player but you also have one like archer march or infantry march, then you most likely want to play Arabia with Spain buffs. What is Spain giving us? Resource production and barbarian EXP. Wow, that is quite the stuff. But this is kind of like expensive version, right? So mostly people are gonna be playing Arabia with France buff. If I am playing Arabia with France buff, defense rune is gonna be a little bit important. But again, like it's like, okay, let me write this. Defense rune. Defense is gonna be slightly important than HP rune, but we have no choice. We are gonna be picking HP rune anyways for other troops. Let me check out this again. Is there any other options? Wait, you also have a couple of options though. Germany is like very tanky. Germany is very tanky. Let me check out the attack stats here. We do have one high number here. Arabia. But is it? Nope. Nope. So yeah, attack stat is still not working that well on Cavalry. I mean, Spain has the highest base attack, right? So you would think that stacking attack on Spain would perform better, but it is not. It's not really performing better. So Cavalry is still preferring either defense or HP as compared to attack. Germany for more tanky but less damage. So it's gonna be the same. You can go Arabia with Spain buff or Byzantium, but Germany is gonna be the same on open field. Germany, more tanky, but less damage. But Germany is a very good option. Germany with France is very, very good option. The Teutonic Knights. We have very good option. Let's check out the Rally 1 versus 1. Rally 1 versus 1, we are looking at the highest number. It is Arabia with... No, it's... Rally, which means we probably need to get the Arabia no matter what because of the damage buff. Where's Arabia? Yep. Damage dealt by a rallied army, 5%, right? But Arabia is given 5% attack, so we need to be looking at the top section. Which one is trading best? Arabia with Arabia. Arabia with Arabia buff. Best 1v1 rally. Yeah, this is the best 1 versus 1 rally. Yep, definitely. Arabia with Arabia buff. Getting swarmed, we don't really have that much option. Cavalry civilization. Wait a second. When you are getting your rally is getting swarmed, yeah, this is gonna be same. But in garrisoning, okay, let's check out garrison. Garrison 1 versus 1. It's still Arabia with Arabia. But the swarming is gonna be different, okay? Arabia with Arabia. When you know if your garrison is gonna get swarmed, it is going to be Arabia with Maya buff. I know this sounds crazy. I know this sounds crazy. We don't really need to do this mix. I know this sounds crazy, guys. I know this sounds a bit crazy. But let me go here. So the thing is that Cavalry civilizations does not have a buff that is giving us like counterattack damage or normal damage. So we can actually utilize that buffs. For example, Viking, we are getting 3% counterattack damage. So what that means is that we are still going to be using Arabia as a base unit, right? We are still going to have this. So our own units will have like a very good special unit stats. However, if we are expecting to get swarmed, we have two options. It's gonna be Viking or Maya. And the better option is actually going to be Maya, because it is giving us normal damage of all types. Okay, normal damage of all types means it is including counterattack damage plus basic attack. If we go for Viking, it's only counterattack damage. So Mayan civilization is actually increasing our basic attack as well. In other words, if you know that your garrison is gonna get swarmed, like flag and everything, and then you are mainly garrisoning with cavalry, but again, it's still gonna be some mix in it, right? Then it's probably gonna be Arabia with Maya. Yeah. I know this sounds crazy. I love Billick Masters. Yeah, like this is crazy, right? Arabia, you are using Arabia and you are using Mayan buff for counter swarm. So conclusion, best damage, yes. Which means swarmed, it's Maya buffs. So Maya civilization buff is best when you are getting swarmed actually. So regardless of what type of garrison you're running, I think you should just go Maya if you are expecting 100% to get swarmed. Again, like the main head troop type, if you are like a cavalry mix, you can go Arabia, right? And if you are infantry mix, you go Greece. So you are having that Greece special units. And if you're archer, you get China or Korea. The special units you're getting. But anti-swarm is Maya. So garrison players might really pick Mayan civilization buffs, but troop type, you are gonna be picking up the head troop type. Best mix is France open field. Is overall the best. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything? Best garrison. Unit specific. Maya is yes. I mean, we could include Viking, but Maya is just giving more. However, in infantry section, if you are like a infantry player, Viking is gonna give you more rather than Maya. Okay, so Maya is working best for Maya buffs for Cav and Archer, but Vikings buffs for Inf. So now this makes sense, okay? If you're infantry main and mostly garrisoning with infantry, expecting to get swarmed, yeah man, it's getting so detailed, but yeah, it is what it is. There it is. This is what we have. Best mix, France, always number one. France, so here's the conclusion, okay? Choose base civ covering most marches, then marches plus covering most marches plus France buffs. Okay, here's the answer. There it is. There it is. Now I am going to do the conclusion very soon, but before that it is time for giveaway. I think we're done our homework. I think we have finished. Yeah, budget version Arabia with France and defense rune. And Germany for more tanky but less damage. So it's like you either can go Arabia or Germany. Both is good option. Let me actually do this. Germany. Yep, I can explain. Arabia plus Germany. Just to save some space. All right, so I'm gonna talk about the conclusion very soon. Let me do this. But before that, it is giveaway time. Exclamation mark drops. Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Currently we have 90 entries. The code you gave me shows an error and doesn't work. Can you please send me a screenshot? It should work. Send me a screenshot in game. The code that I gave earlier, it's working. Oh, wait a second. Or wait. Maybe the city hall, like, what is your city hall level? Maybe your city hall level needs to be at certain level in order to claim the code. Because I did notice that you were like just a beginner. Okay, so check if there is any space that you entered. Let me send this code again. Yeah, it's correct. Copy paste the code again and see if there is a space that you are accidentally entering. Which buff is good for Siege? So Siege only have two options, okay? It doesn't matter which civilization you use, because the base stat of Siege units always gonna be the same. So it's choice between this Diligent Overseer or Enhanced Engineering. It's only you only have two choice. Now, I actually recommend going for Enhanced Engineering because now you have gain 5% defense, which is quite important. On engineering, equipment gives you a lot of attack. So defense is very valuable stats. And plus you get this hospital healing speed, which is very important. So it's basically you, excuse me. So basically you need to choose Enhanced Engineering. Diligent Overseer is gonna be doing more damage, yes. It is gonna be doing more damage, but at the end of the day, you want this healing speed. So it's Enhanced Engineering. There's no choice. In terms of civilization, as a Siege player, you can choose whatever civilization you want. So you just choose it based on the cosmetic. Because the Siege stat is always gonna be the same. Alright, currently 112 entries. Let's see how many people are watching. 144 people are watching. I'm gonna give you guys couple of seconds before I choose a winner. Like, don't forget, Maya Civilization boosts 3% more normal damage, all damage. This includes ranged normal damage, which means it influences white number and Gaja Cordoba smite damage. Yes, indeed. But still, this Diligent Overseer, look at this, deal 3% more normal damage of all types. So you already have the exact same buff as Maya. Where's Maya? Yeah, here's the Maya. Yeah, you exactly have the same buff as Maya, but here you are also gaining siege specific 5% attack, but here you are gaining archer defense. So basically, like, if we were to choose between these two, this is superior. This Diligent Overseer is superior to Maya. There's no reason for us to go Maya because we already have the buff here. However, this hospital healing speed is, I think it's just the way to go on open field. So enhanced engineering is probably the best. And you choose whatever civilization you want based on the cosmetic for siege player. 123 entries. I am gonna be choosing a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Choosing a winner now. MSTC. My man, congratulations. You have won the Flux giveaway. Please type in your governor ID in the chat so that I can send you the code. You have 2 minutes to respond. If he is not responding in 2 minutes, he is here. Rigged? Yes, rigged. I never win that. Well, you won. The code you gave me doesn't work and it shows an error. That's weird, man. The previous codes are working. Let's check out Chem. Chem, please check this code out. This should work. Okay. This should work. Code has been sent. Can please check out the code and reply if you have successfully redeemed the code, because I'm getting a feedback of a previous winner of the code is not being working. I have a hunch that you might not be able to redeem the code on very small account, because the previous winner is like a very new player. He just started maybe City Hall like 11 or something like that. In that case, you might not be able to redeem it. Let me know if it worked. It should work, man. It should work. Worked fine for me. Yeah, the code is working. So, Hitsog, the previous winner. Hold on a second. Let me check out the account. All right, so the previous winner City Hall is 14, so he might not be able to claim the code. Although Lilith really did not tell me any restrictions though. Let me double check if there was any restrictions. Yeah, there's actually no restrictions. I don't know, maybe there is like hidden restrictions behind the scene. That maybe your city hall has to be 16 or something, because a lot of events do, right? You have to have CH16. But the code is valid up until this November ends, so hopefully he is gonna be able to get his city hall to 16 and then claim the code. We are not gonna give away that code. I think he won the code fair and square. All right, so now let us go and talk about the conclusion that we have reached. All right, we have been doing this calculation for 3 hours and 30 minutes. And we have found out the best combination of civilization and buffs. Now, this section right here, I am gonna be cutting this and making it into YouTube video. So guys, you guys can check out, say hello to YouTube. And let us begin. So we did a lot of calculation here. So Archer calculation, we calculated the base stats on Archer civilization, including some equipment combination and commander combination as well. As well as, you know, infantry and cavalry. And here are the results. We can start talking about the best archer. Let me move the screen a bit. Yeah, hi YouTube. Yes. All right. So according to our calculation, the best civilization for archer, we do have a couple of categories. Best field, but this is expensive version. This is the absolute best trading or best tanky versions. The budget version right here is basically including the France civilization, because we do want to get the hospital healing speed. That is the budget version means. Expensive version is we do not really care about speed ups, we only care about trades, so that is that. And we have best rally 1 versus 1. This is basically mostly considered during passive and rally and garrison, but we do have best rally 1 versus 1 and best rally when you are getting swarmed, and also garrison as well. 1 versus 1 garrison and 1 versus not 1 versus 1, but garrison when you are expecting to get swarmed. Now we have did all of these on same as infantry, cavalry, and we have the conclusion down here as well. Now in terms of archer, the best expensive version is either you play Korea with Ottoman buffs. Ottoman is giving you 5% HP plus 5% skill damage and also movement speed, right? Let me go back here. So Ottoman buffs turned out to be one of the best buffs for just straight up doing damage. 5% HP, march speed, very good on open field. Skill damage, also very, very good on open field. In order to take advantage of that buff, you should be using Korean special troops or Chinese special troops. Now, what China does, the difference here is that China is doing slightly more damage than Korea, but they are a little bit less tanky. Which means that Korea is a little bit more tanky option, but doing a little bit less damage. On open field, tankiness is quite important because it prevents you to like getting one shot, right? I mean, at least it helps. And you are going to be surviving longer on open field, which means in return you're going to be doing much more damage. So that is why tankiness on open field is quite important. So it doesn't really matter which one you choose, it's gonna perform like almost similar on open field, but you go either Korea or China with Ottoman buff if you do not care about the speed ups. Now, everybody cares about speed ups, honestly, so this is where the budget version comes in. Now, the budget version, we wanna use the France civilization buff. Now, with this change, now it's so crazy, man. What we can do is we can basically use like archer troop, special troop types, right? For example, Korean special troop types. But we can apply the buffs of France. This is what crazy about this civilization changes. So you are not using the throwing axemen, but you are using the special archer units, but you are gaining 3% HP and hospital healing speed. This is crazy that now you can mix and match with that. So for those who are playing archer mostly, you are going to be using France civilization buffs. And again, you are going to be choosing either Korea or China on open field. It is going to be the same. Korea is a bit more tanky. China is doing a little bit more damage. And then you are going to be benefiting from France buff. So this is the best. Now, in terms of rally and garrison, rally, whether you are it's 1 versus 1 or getting swarmed, it is no option. You go China plus Egypt buffs. Egypt is giving us the rallied army damage buffs, which is this is not only going to increase your damage to that garrison, but also increasing your counterattack damage in case you are getting swarmed. Which is why in both options we have the same. Now you could also again use Korea, but in a rally situation we're actually looking at who is trading the best, and China is trading the best. So China and Egypt buff is the best. Now the thing is that because of the reinforcements, the base civilization is not really gonna matter that much for rally and garrison. It's not really gonna matter much. Let me mute this music a bit. Yeah. It's not really gonna matter much, but the main thing is the buffs. So rallies, Egypt. Now garrisoning, you want to have Ottoman buffs. This is more HP and it's trading you the best. China and Ottoman is best garrison for 1 versus 1. And if you are expecting to get swarmed, you should use China with Maya. Maya is giving us 3% more normal damage of all types. This means that it is also not only increasing your basic attack damage, but also it's going to increase your counterattack damage when you are getting swarmed. So here's the result of archer units. Now let's go to the infantry units. Infantry units, we also have the same, but we're probably gonna choose the budget version. So the expensive field version is you choose Greece or France. The base unit can be Greece or France, but you need to have the Rome buff. This is the expensive version. Now, Greece is trading slightly better. France is being slightly more tanky. Both of this option is good for open field. Greece is going to give you more, better trades, but France is going to survive longer. In return, it's also going to give you better trades. Now, Rome buff, for infantry is crazy. We are gaining 5% movement speed. Where is Rome? There you go. We're getting 5% movement speed, so this is movement speed is very, very important on open field, and also a little bit more 5% defense, right? But this is the expensive version if you do not care about the speed ups. But again, everybody cares about the speed ups, but this is just the fact that you have option here. Now the budget version which we do want to use is we obviously gonna wanna use France buff, right? France buff is the best open field overall. Now infantry, we have a very, very interesting options on open field. You could go France. You could go France special units with France buffs. That means it's gonna be the tankiest option. Again, surviving longer on open field, which in return you're gonna be doing more. Greece is trading best. Same. You are gonna be trading the best. Although it's not tankier than France, but Greece is trading best, right? But you can now choose Viking. So Viking, the Berserker units, the special units, and then you use France buff, right? Viking is actually in the middle of these two. So he's doing middle damage, but he is also middle tanky. So Viking, because of that, very, very viable option. And if you wanna use just look cool, you can actually use Japan as well. Japan actually is not the best, right? Very, very glass cannon option, but he is trading second best. So he's trading better than the Viking and France, only going slightly before Greece. So Japan, if you want to use cool samurai, yeah, you can use Japan with France buffs. But yeah, you do have a lot of options for infantry open field. Now rally swarmed, it's the same. Greece with Greece buffs is best for rally in both occasions. In terms of garrison 1 versus 1, it's again best Greece with Greece buffs. 1 versus 1. This is past 7 that we're talking about. Now, when you are expecting to get swarmed and you are again mostly using infantry, right? Pure infantry or mostly infantry garrison, excuse me, you should be using Greece or Japan with Viking buff. This is because with Viking, we are gaining 3%. Yep, 3% counter attack, right? And also 5% infantry attack here. So we are going to be punishing swarmers when we are using Viking buffs. And the reason why Japan is here is that Japan actually has the highest attack, base attack. So which is why Japan is all of a sudden starts to come here and all of a sudden is doing a lot of damage. Of course, Greece is much more tankier than Japan, but in a rally garrison situation, if you keep reinforcing the garrison, it doesn't really matter, right? The tankiness doesn't really matter for a rally garrison situation if you are reinforcing it. Yeah, so you do have options. Greece or Japan with Viking buff. Now let's go to the cavalry section. Cavalry, let's again talk about the expensive first. So you are basically either you can use Arabia, Germany as a base unit with Spain buff. And then you need to be using HP rune, okay? So these options are very, very close. Or you're gonna use Arabia or Germany again, but you use Byzantium but with defense rune. This is both options. It might be a little bit confusing, but it is kind of understandable, okay? Either Arabia, Germany base unit, and then you choose Spain buffs with HP rune or Byzantium with defense rune. This is gonna yield the best result. Now, again, if you go to the budget version, which everybody I'm gonna be using, is that Arabia, Germany, both is still the best option. The base unit, still the best option. And then you are gonna be using France buffs. Now, in order to get the most out of it, you should be using defensive runes, but HP rune is still gonna work best as well. And like, if your commander has a lot of defense, right? If your commander has a lot of defense built in, its HP rune is gonna obviously gonna be the better. But regardless of the rune, it's gonna be either Arabia or Germany with France buff. This is the absolute min-max for cavalry players. Now, I am gonna be talking about mixed marches later here, but let's continue with the cavalry. Best rally, both cases, Arabia with Arabia. This is best. Garrison 1 versus 1, this is past 7 situation. Arabia with Arabia, best. Trade in the best. Now, here is very, very interesting option is that when you are expecting to get swarmed as a cavalry garrison, right? Especially now we do have a combo garrison commander coming in, David. So in that case, you could actually use Arabia as a base unit. And then Mayan civilization. This is crazy, I know, but this is the best option when you are expecting to get swarmed. Now, of course, in garrisons, right? Because everybody is putting in units from different civilization, this is not really gonna matter that much at the end of the day. So whether you are Arabia, Germany, or whatever. In rally garrison, it's not really gonna matter that much at the end of the day, but it's very, very small amount of min-maxing. Okay, your march is gonna be maxed out. And then Mayan civilization, if you go back, Mayan civilization is giving us 3% normal damage of all types. Even though it is giving us archer stat, this 3% normal of damage of all times is actually worth taking when you are talking about when you are getting swarmed. So it's going to increase your basic attack damage, but also counterattack damage. As well as now we have combo garrison. So again, combo damage is going to get increased by this. Right? Combo damage get increased by normal bonuses. So this seems very, very weird, but Arabia plus Maya is the best anti-swarm option that we have. Okay, so Mayan civilization is being quite good. In Maya, we got Mayan civilization for archer garrison here as well, and we are getting it on the cavalry section here as well. Only on infantry, we should be choosing Viking instead of Maya, because Viking is giving us more infantry stats, right? All right, what is the conclusion? Okay, so the expensive version is obviously Rome or Ottoman is kind of being the open field expensive version, like in terms of buffs, right? Let me write down here. Rome's and Ottoman buffs for movement speed. This is mainly because of the movement speed on open field, but this is expensive because we are not getting the healing speed. Now, budget version, which everybody gonna be using most of the time, is France. So you now always, if you're an open field player, you always use France buffs. Okay, you always use France buffs. Now, what would be the head civilization? Which civilization should you use? So this is easy. So you are always going to be using France buffs. Let me put this here, France buffs. Always for healing speed. Now, the head civ, it depends. The head civilization depends, okay? If you are an infantry player, right? For example, if you are running 3 infantry and then maybe 1 archer and 1 cavalry, right? That means that if you are a heavy infantry player, you should just go ahead and choose Greece or France, because most of your marches gonna be benefiting the more from the special units. Now, same with if you are heavily a cavalry player, you go Arabia, and if you are archer player, you either go Korea or China, and then you use the France buffs. So for players who are playing mixed troops on open field, you are choosing France buffs, but the head civilization, the special unit, you are just choosing it depending on which of the marches you have the most. For just like I explained, if you have more infantry, choose infantry civilization. If you have more cav civilization, and archer is archer civilization. It's easy. Now, best rally 1 versus 1 is we did notice pattern that you are usually choosing a civilization that is giving us rally damage. For archer, it's Egypt. For infantry, it's Greece. And for cavalry, it's Arabia. So that is that. For garrison, you are also choosing the best trading units, which every civilization has a little bit different, but I have stated up above. However, when you are expecting to get swarmed, it's either gonna be Maya or Viking. Maya is gonna be for cavalry and archer, both of these, and then Viking for infantry, for garrison, if you are expecting to get swarmed. This is gonna punish the enemy maximum by increasing your counterattack damage. Again, best mix, just like I mentioned, you should be choosing friends buff on open field no matter what. And then you just choose a base civilization based on whichever troop type you have the most. All right, so that is about the conclusion that we have reached. That is about the calculation. So, and also that I think that is about the live streams as well. Yeah, we're done with the giveaway as for now. So I'm going to be cutting this section, and I'm going to be doing a little bit editing on this section, and I will be posting it on YouTube as a video format. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream or in the next video. Have a great day, and peace. I'm going to be ending the stream. Before we end the stream, let me go ahead and see who else is streaming so that we can send you guys over. Let's see. No one else is streaming, unfortunately. So I'm gonna hang you guys just like this. If you guys have any work, let me I mean, oh my god, I'm like, my brain is now starting to not work. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours. If you have any questions, let me answer before I end the stream. No need to rush. Let's see. If I'm gonna pick movement speed buff, means Rome or Ottoman, so I'll pick special cav for Arabia and Germany. Yes, yes, that is exactly you should be doing. So you are actually going all in on the cavalry. Yeah, you should be choosing Arabia, and you can also kind of like choose Ottoman for like the absolute fastest cavalry march, I guess. I wanted to say that I told everyone that nobody trusted me, that Attila and Achilles are going to be devastated. You mean Attila and Achilles is gonna be bad or good? In my opinion, Attila and Achilles are okay, but Achilles really needs a commander that has a combo talent tree primary. That's where Achilles shines. So Achilles, you wanna put Achilles with combo commander primary. That's where you take advantage of that AoE combo. Ground control is streaming. Let me check. I actually honestly don't know who ground control is.
I just saw.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, okay. He is a small streamer, but let's go ahead and let's see. Can I give me a second? Yeah, let's raid ground control. There we go. Yep. Irgundir, thank you so much, man. Let us raid ground control. Yeah, I missed the whole stream. I'll watch the video. Yep. I am going to be posting it maybe tomorrow because it does take some time for YouTube to process the video and I need to download it, right? I'm currently using Germany. If I want to use Germany unit with France buff, I don't need to switch something else, then switch back. No, you can just use Germany with France and it is the best option for open field. You can also use Arabia with France, but if you like Germany, it works. He's new, maybe you can support him. Yeah, man, let us do that. Let us all support him. Great stream. What would you choose for infantry with archers? Again, it depends, just like I explained, which one of your marches the most, right? If you have more infantry, then choose infantry civilization, maybe like France, Greece. Viking is also good, like I explained. And then you have to have the France buff. But if your archer marches are more than the infantry, meaning that let's say you have 2 archer march and only 1 infantry march, right? In that case, you should go Korea or China with France. Can you make a title for every part of this live stream when it uploaded so we can navigate to the desired part? Yes, I am gonna be editing this and I'm gonna post it a short format video and it is going to have timelines. Anyways, guys, again, thank you guys so much for watching and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day and peace. And we are raiding ground control, so say hello and let's support the guy. Again, thank you guys. Have a great day.